So today, Hillsborough County's emergency policy group voted unanimously to rescind the same curfew they passed just 3 days ago. The board also took up the issue of whether people should be required to start wearing masks in public. 10 News reporter Eric Glasser shows you why these decisions are a tough balance between people's rights and what's right for them.
Emergency Policy Group Chairman Les Miller had led the charge earlier this week to implement a curfew in Hillsborough County. The order was immediately met with criticism, threats of lawsuits.
And I've been called some dirty names since I did that. The most difficult one was being called the N-word and a Nazi.
After brief discussion, the board voted unanimously to rescind the curfew. Well-intended, they said, but enacted in haste.
People believe it's redundant, it's confusing, and unnecessary. And after serious thought and consideration, I agree with that.
It sends the wrong message. It is the wrong message.
With that, the EPG also considered an order that would mandate people wear face coverings in places where 6-foot social distancing is just too challenging.
I think it's the right thing to do, and I stand by it being an order and not a recommendation.
From a law enforcement position, requiring facial coverings makes law enforcement's job harder, even impossible.
The order would have allowed for several exceptions, but a majority of board members favored a policy that encourages face coverings rather than a legally binding order. One of the chief arguments against these county orders has come from people who see them as a violation of constitutional rights. Board member Kimberly Overman acknowledged that criticism, but said, along with those rights comes a responsibility, not only to yourself, she said, but to those around you, not to spread this deadly virus.
The board also got information showing Hillsborough County is flattening the curve, but models still show the region won't hit its peak until the last week of April or first week of May.